Alright, so I picked up a Rustler VXL off Facebook Marketplace with some bunch of random spare parts and axles and shocks and I don't know, whatever. And I'm going to use this to make a Stampede LCG style setup, which we will see shortly. But yeah, so it's got a brushless system. It's got aluminum bits, RPM arms, aluminum belt crank, ST Racing battery mount, aluminum or RPM front knuckles, just random stuff, nothing crazy. But it's got like the black chassis set up and a little dirty and dusty and whatnot. But I'll get it all cleaned up and then I'll start doing the conversion. So just wanted to film a little clip of it as is and where it started as Otis walks by. But yeah, so here's step one of the process and how everything looks. Alright, so I got the truck cleaned up a little bit, just so I don't have a mess while I'm trying to work on it and disassemble it. There's a few things I need to address, like I'm just going to swap these axles out with the hot racing ones that they included. And here are these ones. Need to clean up that wiring. But overall, I mean, everything is there. Just needs to be gone through and cleaned up a little bit. And then you need to go through this pile of junk that came with it. But there's like a bunch of random stuff, mostly useless stuff. But like there's RPM arms and whatever. We'll see. Let's see. Oh, the extreme heavy duty axles. That's nice to have extras of. But yeah, so here's a starting point, and we are going to take this and combine it with this to take the nice parts off of this truck and put them onto this chassis setup, and then go from there. So yeah. Alright, so I have made some progress now. Everything is swapped over. I need to do some wiring management and kind of clean things up. But I wanted to at least test it out and make sure everything worked as I was hoping before getting it all sealed up. But we are running the RPM wide, the RPM Rustler Stampede wide front arms with longer links that they obviously reach there. I've got front tire or wheels and tires on all four corners. The width is the same. Aside from that, it's kind of just mostly Rustler parts, and I modified a few things to make them body mounts work. However, you could just use the stock mounts from the Rustler, but you just have to drill new holes. But yeah, I went out and drove it. It feels really good, even on 2S. So I'm gonna test it out pretty soon on 3S, because why not? But it looks sharp, drives nice. Let me just get the body actually mounted. Hold on. Right, so here we go. This is how it sits. It looks real nice at this height. I'm stoked to drive it. I'm definitely gonna put some time at the track with it, and I will add some footage of that. But she looks pretty, and we're gonna put it to the test. But yeah, it's still got pretty good ground clearance. Nothing crazy like the stock chassis, but it should handle way better and also eat up bumps nice. So should be a good combination for the spot we normally drive, and we'll see how it does. Alright, so this is what I'll call the final stage for now until I test it out and everything, see where we're at. But this is the Rustler chassis, essentially kind of making a Stampede LCG. It's got the RPM wide front arms, wide rear arms, front wheels all around with the front hexes in the rear as well. Nothing too crazy. And it's got like Stampede bumpers and stuff like that. But yeah, it looks super nice, and really excited to see how it drives. So we're gonna go ahead and put the test and see how we like it. from hitting a giant rock. This is definitely more stable and stays planted better. I'm just running on 2S right now. I figure I'll keep it intact a little bit and run 2S, and then once I feel like it's solid enough, I'll go test out some 3S. I need to zip tie my wheelie bar up so it doesn't just constantly pop off. Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pop a zip tie on that wheelie bar because that's not gonna stay. Also, one of my little unnecessary Traxxas rubber tires is popping off already. Oh. Almost fell. Yeah, that's gonna get annoying. It feels great so far. It can still take big air and, you know, absorb it and not just bottom out and feel like shit. But it also handles really well. And it's nice for, you know, a variety of terrain. You can get over more obstacles smoothly than in a slash, but it still handles nice and it's still fun to, you know, actually take corners with instead of just being a stock Stampede that tips over every time you blink wrong. Oh, I was saying, it's really stable. Just kidding. There's rocks all over that are touching on it, but yeah, so I thought that was my tire on my stupid wheelie bar. Take myself out. It'd probably be nuts on 3S, but obviously it'd also just be ignorant. I'm impressed. Even like full throttle through here, I can get up here and then go with it and let him flip. Obviously it's dirt, but still. Damn. All of these full throttle pulls and the motor is still cool. These Proline shocks are honestly fantastic. I mean, it obviously helps having the flush Stampede wheels, but the shocks just eat the bumps up, no problem at all. Oh, and well, that's a wrap. I think that's a good enough amount of clips, but you get the gist of it. This thing handles great for, especially for being, you know, I mean, it's not a Stampede anymore, really. It's a Rustler with Stampede wheels and bumpers and yada yada, but also whatever. I think it looks sick. I think it drives exactly how I wanted it to. It's got clearance and it can get over rocks and terrain like this, no problem. But it also handles nicely. It takes corners pretty well. I don't know. It's good just to rip around. This is like a good truck that I can just, if I have a friend who's coming to RC with us who doesn't RC normally, he can just take this and enjoy it and have fun with it and beat on it and jump it, whatever he wants to do, and it'll be fine for that. And it's cheap to fix and everything. So I think this will be a nice truck to have in the garage. But I hope you enjoyed, and if you have any questions, definitely let me know, and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks.